everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At Crimson Lights, Phyllis worries to Nick that they haven't heard news about Harrison. Nick would like to go after Jordan himself. Phyllis laments that Summer doesn't know when she'll see her son again. Her head is going to explode. I'm going to lose it. At the motel, Kyle hugs Harrison and tells her he's safe. Summer runs in and sweeps up the boy. Kyle asks where Claire is, but Harrison doesn't know. Kyle exits and Harrison tells Summer that the witch told him she and Daddy didn't want him anymore. She said they gave him away to her. Summer assures Harrison that's not true. They love him more than anything in the world. That woman was lying. We have been searching for you since the moment she took you. She pulls him into an embrace. Harrison asks, why did she say it? Summer says she's evil and wanted to hurt them by hurting him. You're safe now. She can never come near you ever again. Kyle reappears and says there's no sign of Claire. Summer scoffs, are you surprised? She hopes the police lock up Claire and Jordan and never let them out. In the tack house, Cole has made food for him and Victoria, who tells him he doesn't have to take care of her. They sit down to eat the pasta. She knows he's suffering too. Cole says this is his way of taking care of himself, keeping busy. Victoria won't deny him that. As they eat, they chat about things they've learned since they've been apart. Cole has learned never to try and predict where life will take you. He never imagined he'd end up back in Genoa City with a grown daughter. Victoria hopes Claire will be Oak. Cole says she has to be. They can't lose her again. At the ranch, Nikki paces and pulls out her flask. She contemplates it and then puts it back in her pocket. Victor appears and says, there you are. Are you all right? Nikki asks why he wasn't home when she got there. Victor says he was in town, in an alley. I was following you. Nikki fumes. You followed me? They bicker as she rails at him for going behind her back to interfere with her plan. Victor hollers that she put herself in danger. Nikki says it's her fault. Victor argues that only Jordan is to blame. Nikki wanted to confront her and save Claire and Harrison, but she didn't show up. Victor tells her she did. At the Abbott mansion, Diane wakes up from a nap, and Jack tells her there's news, and he believes it's good news. Diane learns that Kyle got a lead on Jordan. He's calming the neighborhood right now. Diane worries what will happen if Kyle confronts Jordan. Jack says he assured him he wouldn't act without backup. Diane wants to go. They grab the keys to leave as Kyle and Summer come in with Harrison. Jack and Diane sweep the boy up in their arms. Diane tells Harrison she's so glad he's home. Summer reports that he seems to be fine. Harrison says the witch didn't hurt him. He's glad to be home. Diane offers him food. Summer thinks some quiet time would be good. Kyle tells him they'll never let anyone take him again. Summer takes the boy upstairs. Diane hugs Kyle. You made it happen. They learn that he didn't confront Jordan. She drove off when he got there, so he made his move. Kyle had to risk it. He called out and Harrison responded, so he broke down the door. There was no sign of Claire. Kyle explains that the police got there as they were leaving. In Crimson Lights, Phyllis wants to call Summer, but Nick tells her she doesn't need them in her ear. Jack and Victor won't rest until they bring that boy home. Phyllis tells Nick she should have told her about Jordan and Claire and their vendetta. You should have shared that with me. Nick shrugs, you know now. Phyllis argues she could have done something to protect their daughter and her son. Nick stays calm, which drives her crazy. I just feel so helpless. She wants to do something to support Summer. Nick says they'll be her first call when she needs them. And we'll be ready. Phyllis recalls when Summer became an instant mom to Harrison. Nick teases that Phyllis couldn't imagine what it made her. Phyllis sighs, it made me a granny. A super hot granny. Phyllis wasn't actually sure Summer could handle it. Nick admits he was worried too. Summer acted out a lot and always believed she was in the right. Somehow, when they weren't looking, she grew up. Phyllis tears up. She's incredible. Nick has to hand it to Summer, who kept her head level throughout this. Just then, they both get texts. At the ranch, Nikki asks what happened when Jordan showed up in the alley. Victor explains that Kyle tracked down the motel where she was staying and saw her leave. He went in to search for Claire and Harrison, and he hopes there'll be good news soon. Nikki asks if Jordan is in custody. Victor says no, she's dead.